Megatron to send Dark Energon through his space bridge. If we fail, the dead of Cybertron will rise. Swarm through its vortex and invade Earth, bending humankind to Megatron's twisted rule.
Nice bike.
Jazz, really, you saw that Vida already tried. Tell Optimus I respect him big time, but if you're at war with the Decepticons, there's nothing I can do to help.
Optimus didn't send me, and no one's asking you for your help.
Okay, so if we both agree I'm not warrior material, like...
Jason, I just lost someone I cared about, and so did Windblade. Maybe it's the grief talking, or maybe you're growing on her. You certainly have with me. But whatever it is, I don't think either one of us are really ready to say goodbye just yet.
Optimus, I've pinpointed the location of Megatron's space bridge. High in Earth's orbit.
Out of our reach.
Okay, so most of you guys don't fly. But can't you just ground bridge there?
The ground bridge has limited range. Stretched all the way into orbit, its vortex could snap and scatter us to the stars.
Since Megatron is already in transit, I'm afraid we must take that risk. Reaching the space bridge first is our only means of stopping him.
Hey, guess who's back?
Autobots, prepare for departure.
Where to, Prime?
The final frontier.
Space? I thought they didn't have any way to get there.
They don't, really.
Be seeing you?
I hope so.
Hope's not really a plan, Jazz.
Gotta stay optimistic, don't we?
Be careful, B.
I'm so jealous!
Don't even think about following me, you two.
We won't. I'll make sure of that.
Optimus, if you're leaving me stranded on a planet teeming with humans, I will never forgive you.
Until we meet again, old friend.
May the Force be with us.
Autobots, roll out! Maximum overdrive. Autobots, transform and gravitize.
Whoa, don't look down, or up, or left.
So, Megatron's packing enough dark energon to reanimate Cybertron's dead?
And since we don't currently possess any means of disabling the space bridge, nothing gets in or out.
Optimus Prime never disappoints. Unlike you, Starscream.
No need for concern, Master. Soundwave is locking onto Cybertron's coordinates per my instructions.
Well, what are they waiting for?
It appears the Decepticons have sustained serious damage to their interstellar navigation system.
Huh, that's Ironhide's handiwork.
Comes with the job description.
Great job, you two. Without the dish,
Megatron will be unable to aim the space bridge at Cybertron.
Don't the Decepticons know where their own planet is?
Naturally, but Cybertron is many light years away. To reach their target, their aim must be astronomically precise.
If Megatron went to the trouble of rendezvousing with his space bridge, he must have an alternate targeting system, a remote one.
From what I know of Earth's technology, I doubt there's a single radio telescope dish on this planet powerful enough to pinpoint Cybertron.
What about a whole bunch of linked radio telescope dishes, like the Very Large Array in Sirocco County, New Mexico?
This is not child's play.
Good thinking, Ethan. Ratchet, have Agent Collins alert the array staff to a security hazard.
You, soldier, you're out of uniform. Put on some pants.
That may be a challenge.
He's almost completely back, though. Nearly stable.
I hope he's okay, though. I can't get past the array's firewalls. They're too thick.
You actually think you can keep the Decepticons out?
Maybe, if I could get in.
Wait. Ethan, what if we could get you all the way in? Like, inside the building in.
I could log into their internal network on the other side of the firewall.
the risk is too great. The Decepticons will be there, perhaps even on site.
Optimus, with all due respect, you said it yourself. This is bigger than the safety of 5 humans.
Yeah, if we let the cons win, we're fragged, along with everyone else on our planet.
Ethan?
I want to give it a shot.
Then let's do it. Together.
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 Surely, Lord Megatron, the Autobots are up to something.
Really, Starscream? Crush them!
Here comes the welcoming committee.
Time to light them up.
Whoa.
Oh, that'll take some getting used to.
Whoa.
This must be the place.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go save the world!
Hey, Ethan. I've been wanting to ask you something since I came back to the base. Your voice sounds a little bit different from last night. What's up?
I guess I'm growing up. It caught me by surprise last night, too. Diagnosis? Puberty. Come on. Let's go. We've got a planet to save.
I'll be honest. That voice is gonna take some getting used to.
We've got a score to settle, you and I.
Security sure is lax in this place.
I'm in. And so are the Decepticons.
What?
How can you tell?
Schematics with the same alien math we saw on their ship. But this time I can download them.
It's gotta be the space bridge.
The Decepticons are syncing it to the dishes, but I can sync to them.
Will they know?
Even if the Decepticons see that I'm in the system, they'll have no idea I'm in the house.
Bridge alignment synchronization initiated. Load Megatron.
Excellent work, Soundwave.
Felt that too, right?
What just happened? You guys okay?
The Decepticons are locking onto Cybertron.
Lord Megatron, the space bridge is ready for activation.
Finally.
They're locked onto Cybertron, but not for long.
Indeed, Bumblebee. This can only be Ethan's doing.
Excellent work for him. Now let's keep it that way.
Ow! And you still can't seem to teleport when I get knocked towards you, lunkhead.
Watch it, you corroded blueberry diode, or I'll step on your head.
Try me, you insignificant Boro compressor.
Why, you...
All right, shape up, you two. There's still a whole navigation dish to repair. Unless you want to do the work yourselves, get down to the cargo bay and help the Constructicons get another one made.
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. Starscream! What is happening?
Soundwave! What is happening?
The dishes are heading back towards Cybertron. I'll just undo that again.
Frenzy, ravage, eject, operation, elimination.
I thought you would never ask, Soundwave.
So, what happens when the cons realize that they're being punked?
It's only virtual combat, you know, like online gaming.
Yeah, Jason. What are the cons going to do? They're probably like 1,000 miles away.
You and me, what a trait.
Hey, get off of her!
How about you get off our backs?
I won't let them lock on again.
You handed them an axe?
Not good.
Mission accomplished. Frenzy, ravage, return. Noted for classification.
Why is he leaving?
And where are those two guys with him?
They've cut the hard line. The dishes are locked onto Cybertron. For good.
Now, Starscream.
No.
Windblade.
I'm too far away! I'm sorry.
Arise, my legion!
So, how do we beat a whole planet of the undead?
Optimus! I'm registering a rapidly expanding mass in their space bridge vortex, one with a peculiar energy signature.
Dark Energon. Ratchet, we must destroy the space bridge.
There's enough live energon coursing through it to achieve detonation, but we lack the firepower to ignite it.
If I knew how the space bridge was engineered, I might find a technical way of accomplishing that feat.
Would schematics help?
Optimus, I must say, the space bridge is our sole hope of ever returning to Cybertron. Are you certain its destruction is the only option?
I'm afraid so.
Then, by all means, let us light our darkest hour.
Autobots, take your positions and follow Ratchet's lead, while I make my stand.
Your fellow Autobots are wise, Optimus. They know when to retreat.
I hold no illusions about engaging your army, Megatron, but I might derail its objective by removing its head.
Highly unlikely, Optimus, as I am infused with the very might.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
You call yourself a prime. You were a records clerk when I found you. And you will be dust when I'm through with you.
You're going to talk or fight, Megatron.
You're as soft as the weaklings you fight for.
On the contrary, my friends are my true strength.
Not bad for a librarian. Perhaps you should have spent more time in the pit.
And perhaps you should have spent more time in the library.
Why won't you die?
It'll take more than what you've got, Megatron. This ends now.
This ends when I say it ends.
You're finished, Megatron.
Never! I am just warming up.
These things are getting closer. That's bad, right?
Ratchet, we're in position.
Jazz, pay close attention.
Starscream, what is it?
I do not wish to question your all-seeing wisdom, but I believe the Autobots are up to something again. Beneath your bridge this time.
Misdirection, Optimus. You would have made a fine Decepticon.
I chose my side.
Starscream, my army approaches. Rendezvous with the space bridge for pickup.
Now follow the line from the flow regulator to the energon pump. There should be a valve.
I see it.
Good. To turn all that power against itself, all you need to do is reverse the current. Current reversed.
Yes! Right?
I will ready the ground bridge.
No! Windblade!
Starscream, where is my ship?
We would never make it, Lord Megatron. Don't be a fool. Take flight and retreat.
Optimus, the ground bridge is ready and waiting.
Autobots, jump!
My Legion! No!
Decepticons, it is with a deep sorrow that I note for the log. Megatron's spark has been extinguished. All hail Starscream.
Do you think they're
5 life signals. One very faint.
Ironhide!
Jazz!
Ratchet, she needs help.
No.
We've lost one this week. By the Allspark, don't let it be 2.
Windblade.
Jason, really? There are other VTOL jets and rally cars in the world.
But you and Jazz are my first ones.
And Megatron?
Not even he could have survived Ground Zero.
Prime! I didn't get to thank you bots for the save. I owe you one. We all do.
So, is this the part where you say goodbye and tell us we need to forget we ever saw you?
Without a means of leaving this world, we Autobots take strength in the bonds we have forged with our new young friends. True warriors, if not in body, then in spirit. My name is Optimus Prime, and I send this message to the universe. Though we did not choose to be of Earth, it would seem that we are here to stay. If you approach this planet with hostile intent, then know this. We will defend ourselves. We will defend humanity. We will defend our home.